I just did what comes naturally to educators.
Mhm.
I led my kids out of ignorance. The most amazing thing that I learned when I did that exercise, the blue-eyed people were on the bottom the first day. The brown-eyed people were on the top. That was on Friday. On Monday, I didn't want to go back to school because those boys had heard the boys, the blue-eyed boys in the restroom saying how they're going to get even with the brownies on Monday. On Monday, I went back into school. The blue-eyed people were on top. The brown-eyed people were on the bottom. None of those kids got even. And then on Tuesday, we got in the magic circle. And in the magic circle, you can say whatever you want to, and it will be dealt with. And I said to those blue-eyed boys, you blueies said you were going to get even with the brownies. Why didn't you get even? And almost in a chorus, they said, because we found out how it feels to be on the bottom, and we didn't want to make anybody feel as bad as we did when we were on the bottom. And I thought, oh my God, this is called education. Look what these kids have learned.
In the city, many places in the United States, how are black people treated? How are Indians treated? How are people who are of a different color than we are treated?
They're part of this world. They don't get anything in this world.
Why is that?
Because they're different colors.
You think you know how that would feel to be judged by the color of your skin?
Yeah.
Do you think you do? No, I don't think you'd know how that felt unless you had been through it, would you? It might be interesting to judge people today by the color of their eyes. Would you like to try this?
Yeah.
Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Since I'm the teacher and I have blue eyes, I think maybe the blue-eyed people should be on top the first day.
And up here?
I mean, the blue-eyed people are the better people in this room. Oh, yes, they are. Blue-eyed people are smarter than brown-eyed people.
Right. As far as I'm concerned, the number one fear in the United States of America and worldwide is the fear of pale, stale males thinking that the rest of us, women of every shade of brown, want to get even with them. I don't want to get even with any male. I can't do that. I would have to lower myself to get even with most men.
Right.
I want to get equity. I want to get equitable treatment under the law. Put your equality where the sun doesn't shine. I want equity. And I think that every person on the face of the earth wants to be treated equitably. Not as if we're equals. You and I will never be equal. I will never be as young as you are. And you will never be able to talk to me about giving birth 4 times. And you'll never, there are things that I know and that I have done that you'll never know and that you'll never do. However, that doesn't make me superior to you. It just means that we are equal in a different way. We deserve equitable treatment under the law, and that's what I want.